What's up, y'all? It's your boy Zeals, and we got the new banner heading our way. I'm hyped as balls right now, if you can't tell. You know what? Just play my intro. Let's talk about it real quick. Yo, what's up, guys? It's been a while. Let me switch on over to the main screen, the command center. And joining me today, I got Bam, Coffee, Coke. I don't know if you guys have that in your country, but let me know down below if you do. Right now, I'm logged in on the Japanese server. I also have an account on the Korean server, as well as, of course, my global server. I've been refreshing on Twitter all day. This is the Japanese one, as well as the Korean one. They've only been teasing all day with Zima, that little youngster. Yeah, but if you go into the comments, not the comments, but the tweets, you see this banner right here. And I was like, yeah, I gotta go home and bust out the game open, and boom! Like so, we got, who you guys seeing? Who you guys seeing? My eyes, I'm going straight to Angelina, and of course, Silverash, as well as the 5-star operators. Of course, we're gonna talk about them as well. But this ain't no fake news, guys. This is the real deal. It's heading our way, March 20th. Woo! That's a perfect date. The start of spring. Technically, it's the 21st, but who's counting, right? Now, the question that's on people's mind. Do I want to pull on this banner? Is this banner worth it? And of course, the answer is going to depend if you need these operators. If you already have them and you don't care about dupes, you know, maybe you're free to play. If you're crazy to the balls like me, you may have one of these operators, but you don't care. You don't care about the dupes. You want the minus DP. Maybe you want the talent up as well, then, you know, just stick around, because we're going to talk about these operators right meow. Alright, first on, we got to talk about the gangster family. We got to talk about Silverash's family member, his sister, Clifford. Now, you can get her for free, right? Just log in the game and you get her for free, 5-star operator. What is the main purpose of your girl right here? Clifford, as you can see visually as well as her skills, she's a puller, right? That's her main job. Now, I'm going to compare Clifford to Rope because they pretty much do the same crap. Now, Rope is a 4-star operator, much easier to level up her skill. Not only that, of course, enable her as well. Let's quickly talk about some of the differences. Like Clifford, if you max out her skill 2, she can pull 3 enemies. But if you're like a new player, or maybe you're free to play, you don't want to invest too heavily into Clifford, or just the pull hero, then she's going to pull 2 opponents just like Rope. The only difference pretty much is the range, where Rope has the 5 squares and Clifford has more of like a spread pull. And yes, Clifford can do more damage, but is that really why you have her? Like, there are way better operators that can do or fill that niche in terms of doing damage. So Clifford is mostly there just for pulling, just like Rope. And when we just break it down like that, which one is much cheaper and easier to build? You guys know the answer. And of course, I totally understand if you want to just to her just because she's a bae, she is your waifu, then by all means do what you want to do. But I'm just talking about min-maxing here your resources, because maybe you're, like I said, maybe you're free to play, or maybe you're new to the game and you just got to work with what you got and you just want to get the most mileage out of your resources and time. In that case, then there is Rope out there who can also pull just like Clifford. Next on, we got Vanguard Zima, and she's a cutie pie, but she's like what, 12, 11, 13? She's like a teenager, but man, Still, give her some ears. Anyways, let's talk about Zima. What does she do? She's pretty much like a Vanguard buff bitch. And what she does with her talent is reduce the deployment costs for other Vanguards, but you get that at E2. Should you commit all the way to an E2 Zima? Personally, I don't think so. Let's talk about skill 2 for Zima, because that's what people are gonna use. Basically, when you pop this right here, she's going to give attack and defense to all your Vannies, your Vanguards, and every time they slaughter somebody, they kill some, pop some folks down, you're going to get 1 DP. And this is going to last for 10 seconds at level 7 of the skill 2. You're also going to gradually obtain the 11 cost as well. But the thing is this, even at skill 7, it's going to only last about 10 seconds. So you got to time it right and get the most bang for your buck. And Zima's pretty tanky, y'all, man. She, as a Vanguard, she is tanky. She has a lot of defense, but her attack is not as good as other Vanguards. And there are just way too many good Vanguards to use Zima right now, like, you know, Texas as well as Siege. And in China, we got Bagpipe, but you got to work with what you got. So if you got Zima, congrats. And next on up, we got the ferocious Manticore with her tail. Man, that thing is freaking scary. If I saw someone with that tail in real life, I would run my ass off. Her eyes, she looks like she is like an introvert, or she's just shy. I don't know what's going on. Maybe she's just timid. I don't know what's up with her story, but let's talk about what she does. The thing about Manticore is that she is a melee operator, but she does not block. She lets The enemies just walk right past her. You ever play World of Warcraft? You ever play like an assassin rogue or just rogue in general? They stay stealth, hidden. That's pretty much what she does. And just like the rogues in World of Warcraft, she kind of has like this opener where she comes out of stealth or idle state and she'll deal extra damage to her current targets. The way she deals damage is by AoE, and her skill 1 slows the enemies in her range. And her skill 2, if you max it out, she's going to attack a lot slower. However, it's going to deal a lot more damage, and she's also going to stun as well. The only thing about Manticore is that you need to know the map really well. You need to be an amazing operator. Wait a minute, not an operator, but a doctor. You gotta be like a pro doctor. You gotta have like Jedi powers and plan ahead and just see the future and then just plant her in the right position. So in that regard, she is pretty much a niche operator. However, she's still a great operator if you know how to use her well in the correct maps, in the correct position, if you're a great doctor. Now let's talk about Angelina. She is definitely, y'all, she is definitely a waifu. She is a bae, dude. Like, look at her. Aesthetically, she's a 10 out of 10, but let's talk about her talents. Her talents are great. She has this great synergy with the rest of your team. She gives them speed, pretty much haste, and her second talent, the part-time job, can heal anybody, any of your operators anywhere on the map. That is insane. But there's a catch. She doesn't heal if she is using her skills. But nonetheless, she is such a well-rounded operator with great synergy as well as burst damage. Her skill 3 especially has insane burst damage right there. Reduces the weight of all enemies by 1 level. Increases attack rate. Look at her range. Attacks 5 enemies simultaneously. However, when her skill is down, she does not do anything other than her talent where she heals. And her second skill is pretty much like skill 3 in that she needs to activate it in order to attack. And let me tell you, when this is up, she's going to attack a lot faster. So she's going to slow your enemy a lot better in that regard because she's constantly going to be dealing damage. It's going to be single target damage. And while on paper, it looks like she's doing a lot less damage because it says 40% of her magical damage, that's not true because she's attacking so much faster that mathematically she's doing more damage. And last but not least, of course, we gotta talk about Silverash because Silverash, you got Articuno, the eagle, whatever it is, with the handkerchief. He's a boss, all right? Look at his talents. Just look. Some people don't even know his talents and they just eat to him. And that's great. And even though I got 2 Silverash copies, even though I'm trying to get Exia copies in the Exia banner, I'm not gonna say no to Silverash. I want to get more. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy, y'all, man, because I want this banner so much, because I want the dupes. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna wail because I want to get his talents up right there. All the operators are gonna be in awe of Silverash and they're gonna get attack, as well as get the redeployment time reduced. Wait, hold on, we're not even done. On top of that, he has Eagle Eye. What does that do? It detects within his attack range all the stealth opponents. So those maps with those annoying stealthies, he's just gonna pop them off the planet Earth, alright? Skill 1 and 2 are great and all, y'all, man. Like skill 2 makes him into a tank. That's useful here and there, but man, it's skill 3. Yes, his defense gets lowered, but it doesn't matter because he's just gonna clean the map anyways. Anything in his range is going to be just pulsed down. You ever play Street Fighter? You know Guile? Sonic Boom? That's what's happening every second. He's going to attack 5 enemies, but if you max this sucker out, it's gonna be 6 opponents, 6 targets, dude. He's gonna just sweep them off the planet Earth, all right? And just make your life super easy. And of course, how can we forget Lord Silverash? He targets down air units as well. And if you use his skill 3, his air damage is not gonna get reduced. It's not gonna be 80% of his attack power. It's just gonna deal full damage because skill 3 is just broken. If you don't have a Silverash and you're just lacking in the damage department, you need an operator that just deletes folks. I delete button, then this is your banner. Angelina, she's awesome as well. I'm gonna get her. I'm a collector, so I'm gonna get her. She's a waifu. She's amazing, so I'm gonna get her. But Silverash is where you're pretty much looking at. If you already have him and Angelina, if you're free to play, maybe, you know, save up for another banner. But if you have some cash, you know, you're trying to support the game here and there and just get some fun out of it, you like doing some summons, that's what I'm gonna do personally because I want to get some dupes, get the talent up. Is it going to, like, you know, make a huge difference? No, but it's just min-maxing here and there. And I like this banner. I like Silverash. When I get him, when I pull him, I just feel great. Anyways, guys, that's enough rambling. That's gonna be it. I would love to hear what you guys think about this banner. Are you gonna do some summons? Let me know down below. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing as well. I'm gonna be covering Arknights content quite consistently here. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me today. Your boy Zeals out.